Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Trying to find some room. It's Price. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Throws it stiff on. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. There's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle, but first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football. and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
To the air, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a second and 10. Here comes a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like.
He's in the clear. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So we hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. He'll toss it to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went, grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and 10 now for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Brown. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken right around the 35. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Yeah, he said, here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. It's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Back-to-back deep shots. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Brown. Fires quickly to the left. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good. Well within 4. 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Brown. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit, who was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Pump over the middle. It's Baxter. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this time it's complete.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Grab near the sticks. It's Sategna. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try the right side on the toss. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Well, simple play. Just a toss to the right, but good blocking results in an explosive run.
Yeah, they just lost the edge of the defense right there. The defensive end and defensive backs, they've got to do a much better job there forcing that ball back to the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Sack sets up second down. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has it, off and running. The 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Brown. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. What a catch!
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double teams.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Brown. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This is what makes this tight end so difficult to match up with. Whether you play zone and you create openings and the quarterback's able to throw it into the bigger tight end, or here, because of his athletic ability, he gets open to the corner and a nice throw by the quarterback.
Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
was too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sooners. Too much speed for the defense. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Working clock with the ground game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On the ground, it's Baxter. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Right, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. The Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Brown. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short games, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested